What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, this is my 100th video here on YouTube, which is kind of crazy to think that I've done 100 videos. Like, what? That's a lot. I mean, for some people, they're probably like, I'm pushing the thousands. 100 videos for me, that's a lot of videos. And now I've been doing it up until, let me see when my YouTube channel was created. I've been on here since June 12th, 2017. So, first of all, before we get into the video, I want to say huge thanks to everyone who did and has subscribed to the YouTube channel up until this point, and everyone who's been supporting this YouTube channel so far. But today I thought it'd be fun to go over some of my favorite videos that I've done, some of my favorite photos, and some of my least favorite videos and least favorite photos that I've done so far. So first we're going to start here on YouTube, seeing that it is my 100th YouTube video. And we're going to be going over some of my favorite videos that I've done so far. We're just going to kind of go through, see some of my favorites, see some of my most hated videos that I've made to this point. Really, really happy with how that came out. I just lost power. Welcome to Florida. So everything that I did just go over got completely lost because my power went out and my screen capture didn't process right. So that's cool. It's really cool. So going back into it, now I got a better idea. Maybe we'll be able to break this down and not have it be a 47-minute video, because beforehand, this video was going to be forever. All right. Going into some of my favorite videos that I have ever made. Starting off, let's go into this one. What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do this super awesome effect that J.R. Ollie recently did in one of his videos. Forgot to color grade that shot. So if you want to learn, stick around. Now, that video, around that time, it only had maybe 200 subscribers at most, around there, 200-300. And I remember posting that video and getting 500-600 views in 2 days. And I was about to lose my mind. And the thing is, I was the only one that actually did how to do the effect and actually how to do it properly. I remember seeing other people do it, but they didn't do it the same way that J.R. Ollie did, where he went straight into the ground. And so I was pretty happy with that video. And the fact that I kind of reverse engineered it and had it out the day or 2 days after he released that video. Also, another one of my favorite videos that I have made is my most popular one, my 2020 video editing setup. Or add a random gift card. So mainly because it's the first video I made after I was sick and pretty much off the grind for a while. So this was one of the first. What is going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be going over my 2020 also video editing setup. Let's get into it. But the color grade is horrible. I really like that video, the What Drives This video. Creative block. This was one of my most favorite videos that I definitely made. When this happens, I find it's really good to still have 4 or 5 ideas, but I'm just sitting there going, I don't like that one. I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do this one, just because. I love that shot. I love doing stupid stuff in my videos, if you couldn't tell. YouTube Quick was also a really, that's YouTube Quick was one of those videos that I went back and actually watched it after I posted it. Some of these videos I'm I watch it once, make sure everything's good, and I'm I'm never watching ever again. That was one video that I watched, I'm I'm pretty proud of making that at that time. Now I'd probably go back and be I definitely could have done that a lot better. But at the time, I was really happy with how that video came out. Also, around this time, I hate those thumbnails. Hate them. At the time, I'm oh yeah, these thumbnails look pretty good. Not the same anymore. I'm actually pretty happy. Really like that thumbnail. But I'm pretty happy with how my thumbnails are looking now. Definitely compared to what they used to be. Can't forget about Fantastic Effects Fridays. Right, so I was told that I was trying to be like Peter McKinnon. And the thing is, I do dabble in magic a little bit. Watch this. Watch the pen closely. All right, normal pen, right? Gone. But one of my previous videos, I got told to quit trying to be like Peter McKinnon. I don't know if it was because I'm wearing a backwards hat. So I did that. That was pretty fun. I love when I get like, I don't know if it was a hate comment. Hey, the guy could have just been like, hey, I don't know. But when people try and leave me hate comments, I just normally agree with them. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't even remember this video.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jacob Scott. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I wanted to do a...
Oh, this is old.
So let's add that in.
I added one sound in and called it a day.
Alright, so as you can see, it's just something in...
Yeah, that was pretty cringy. And of course I have my very first video. I will say this is a video that I made quite a bit before my first video. Just had nothing to ever post it on. And I'm actually, even to this day, pretty happy with how the effects came out. I mean, but for the time, I remember spending hours every day, hours and hours and hours, rotoing these lightsabers, in which were just over pieces of PVC.
You think you can hide? You underestimate the dark side.
Also, that smoke back to the tree. That video was completely made in free software too. Hit Film Express. I may have paid for a pack or two on it, but everything that I did in that video, I'm pretty sure you can do it for free on Hit Film Express. So I was actually pretty happy with that video, especially for the fact that I was like 14 or 15 when I made that. And something to keep in mind, how I got into videos was actually because of fishing videos that I used to make for my other YouTube channel. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you can find it, feel free to leave it in the comments for other people. I also had another video YouTube channel before this one. I made like 3 videos. They were all garbage, but it was called Video Fix TV. If you can find it, I can't find it, and I don't know my login anymore. But if you can find it, drop it in the comments for people to laugh at, okay? Oh, going just into some of these videos. This video, this color grade, oh my gosh, it was horrible.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel.
Granted, something's wrong with my computer, so that's the actual color grade, and then it goes out of it. But still, it was horrible. Like, my gosh, it was bad. I will say, I like that thumbnail. I'm just looking pretty fresh in that thumbnail. All right, let's go to most popular. So, of course, my most popular video is that one there. Let's go see what my absolutely least popular video is. Oh my gosh, these ads. I remember I made that trailer way before I had a YouTube channel, just something I made with my little brothers. And I was going to actually make like this short film. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm honestly still pretty happy with the sound design in that video. Nothing, I mean, for what it is, the sound design, not bad. Let's see one of my most hated videos that I did that's really popular that I don't like. Product B-roll. I'm not a huge fan of that one. This video, I will say, I remember...
So recently I made this video here for my Instagram story, and then I decided to just go ahead and post it on Reddit, because I'm like, why not? And it turns out people really liked it, which I was
really, really happy with how that transition turned out. Really happy with how that transition turned out. I worked on it. It probably took me like 45 minutes to come out and make that transition, but I remember posting it on Reddit, and I don't think I had notifications turned on or anything. So it's on Reddit, and then a couple days I come back, and it literally is completely blown up. People like, make a video, make a video, make a video. And that was pretty cool because that was the first time that it didn't go viral, but it was something that really did, compared to the normal numbers that I see, that's something that people really did like and really wanted to see. So that's one that I'm pretty happy about. I also remember flying that drone. When I flew the drone, it was like when I first started, and now I'll just do crazy crap with my drone all the time. But I had it about a foot, maybe a foot and a half off the water, and my sensor still reads that it's 5 feet off the ground. So the sensors on the drone don't really detect the water, and that was pretty cool. So that's the thing. I think that's enough of YouTube. Let's move over to Instagram. Jumping into Instagram, if you want to go check out and learn a little bit about how I got some of the photos like this one, my last video is actually about this, well, not this photo in particular, but how I went about getting a couple of photos from the same shoot. But I'm really happy with that photo. This photo here, made it for 4th of July, really happy. Most of my photos that I've done recently, pretty happy with. This was in Colorado, and this was actually really fun because we climbed up to the top of this mountain, and there's a huge, this is like a glacier up here, a runoff, I don't know what it is, whatever. It was freezing cold. Jumped into this lake off this big old cliff, and let me tell you, it is the coldest water, but it felt literally amazing. That was fun. Happy with this photo. I actually had my little brother take this photo of me. I told him where to stand. This is the only photo that I don't think that I technically took on my Instagram. I mean, I pretty much told him how to take it. This is what you're going to do. But really happy with how this one came out, and he did a pretty good job. This photo, made this photo, this was sort of inspired by when Peter McKinnon did a video on how to make these photos. Really happy with how that came out. These are just some photos over here. I'm really happy with these 3 photos next to each other. That photo I was pretty happy with. Majorly changed the color of the water because the color of the water looked like absolute garbage. This photo too, just the colors look so nice in that photo. I was really happy with how these photos turned out too. Oh man, I can't wait for it to be cold again. This here, these are kind of like 3 random photos right here. These photos, Instagram, I had to repost this photo like 3 or 4 times because Instagram for some reason kept cutting the photo in half. Have no idea why, but then the top of the building was missing and the photo was just like, that's weird. Hate the color grade I did on this photo. Absolutely horrific. The lighting on this photo and the way the guy was walking through the street, that was pretty cool. This was right after I got my Sony a7 III and decided to try HDR. That actually is not bad. The colors could be better. I have no idea what I'm doing with the colors in these photos. This is where it starts getting a little cringe. That's not a bad photo. This is really before, this is a time before I wasn't pretty much doing any photos at all besides just a little bit of Instagram. As you can tell, huge difference here. Absolutely massive difference compared to whatever the heck this is. Like, oh, here's a random shot of a blueberry. Here's whatever. Like this photo. What am I taking a photo of? What is this? Shot on Canon? More like shot on a potato. This photo here, no subject in the photo at all. I mean, granted, there's leading lines, but they're leading to absolutely nothing. This is just straight trash. So is this. There's nothing in this photo. I mean, the light's nice, but this is kind of artsy. That's okay. The way the light is, yeah, that's okay. This is a photo that I actually really do still like, and I think looks pretty cool. This was just shooting straight up a staircase. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know why. This photo too, the building, the colors look horrible, but the leading lines from the building sort of almost pointing up to the shoes. I thought that was pretty cool. This photo, okay, so these photos up here, I don't know what I was thinking at all, like with this set of photos. Like, this is just random. But I did have a pretty good streak down here. Let's see what it was. This is back in 143 weeks ago. In 2017. In 2017, I gotta say, I was on a bit of a hot streak. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to stuff that I did after this. Because, like, this set right here looks pretty good. This photo, I'll just put a little tag down here on the bottom. I don't know why. This photo, I thought that came out really good. This photo, thought came out pretty decent. Same with like this photo here, just colors in this photo actually look really freaking good. Same with like this photo, colors. My gosh, my color grades were on fire right then. And I wasn't even using Photoshop or Lightroom at this time. I was using Affinity Photo. Then we move down and it gets kind of cringe again, especially when I put Jacob Scott in big bold letters on all of these. I remember this photo, I was super happy. I majorly shifted the colors But honestly, I'd still shift the colors to purple nowadays because it still looks way cooler than just how, I don't even remember, like, whatever it turned out to be normally. But it looks way cooler like that. Absolutely cringe. Oh my gosh. What am I taking a photo of? There's nothing there. Same with this one. That's okay. This photo, I shot this on my phone. Honestly, for being shot on a Note 3 back in 2017, not bad. I'll give that one to myself. I remember trying to do something like artsy here. Not bad. Not good. I'll give myself a 4. But that is pretty much it for this video. This one's kind of been, I don't know if this has been boring or fun or whatever the heck this has been, but I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I know I've enjoyed making all these videos up until this point. There's been times where I've been like, I really don't want to make a YouTube video at all. Still made a video, and it's got me up until this point to 100 YouTube videos. But overall, I'm really glad that I've got to this point, pushed myself to go this far with YouTube, and hopefully there's another more on its way. But that's pretty much it for this one. I'll see you later. Gotta have it so it will lean back. There we go. Still not get out of it.